Welcome back, fight fans. I am your combat sports analyst, and I am absolutely fired up for an unbelievable atomweight kickboxing war, live from Bangkok's legendary Lumpinee Stadium. One championship delivers, one fight night 46. This US primetime blockbuster features a monumental clash between a four-time K1 world champion and a relentless Hong Kong phenom making her kickboxing debut. Let's break down this highly anticipated striking showcase. First, introducing the 34-year-old Japanese kickboxing icon, Kana Morimoto. Known as the Krusher Queen, she is a former four-time K1 champion with a 24/7 career striking record. Kana is a true pioneer of women's kickboxing, bringing massive experience and genuine knockout power to the global stage. Motivated by a recent decision loss, she steps into the one circle tonight, determined to solidify her status as a top contender in the atomweight division. Kana is a traditional power puncher who thrives on walking her opponents down. She uses a crisp jab to close the distance before unleashing absolute dynamite with her signature overhand right. However, her one championship run has been inconsistent. She sometimes struggles against hyper-aggressive fighters who refuse to let her build her rhythm. If she cannot establish her distance early, she risks being overwhelmed before she can unload her dangerous combinations. When evaluating the intangibles, experience vastly favors the Japanese powerhouse. Kana has seen every conceivable style during her kickboxing career. She possesses the ring generalship to dictate the tempo and set dangerous traps. However, dealing with a fighter who holds a recent 75-second knockout over a prominent star requires immense psychological fortitude. Kana must remain incredibly disciplined, strictly avoiding any emotional brawls in the center of the stadium. Across the ring is the 33-year-old Hong Kong sensation, Yau Pui. With a phenomenal 29-4 career record, she is one of the most terrifying Muay Thai strikers on the roster, earning a massive six-figure one contract through sheer violence. She recently retired Thai star Supergirl with a brutal 75-second knockout. Tonight, Yu faces her toughest test yet as she steps away from her Muay Thai roots to make her professional kickboxing debut against a true legend. Yu's game is built on a relentless, suffocating storm of forward pressure. She breaks opponents with straight punches, heavy body kicks, and punishing knees. She fights with a pace that simply melts people. Yet, her transition to kickboxing rules presents a massive vulnerability. She can no longer use her devastating elbows or rely on catching kicks. Furthermore, adjusting to larger 8-ounce gloves instead of 4-ounce MMA gloves could dramatically alter her raw punching power. This stylistic clash guarantees fireworks. Kana will try to establish the center of the ring, using her boxing pedigree to time Yu's aggressive entries. She wants to catch the Hong Kong star rushing in and counter with that devastating right hand. Conversely, Yu will attempt to drown the Japanese veteran in pure volume. By marching forward behind a high guard, Yu aims to push Kana against the ropes and unleash heavy knees to the midsection, completely ignoring the rule changes. If the initial game plans fail, both corners must make brilliant mid-fight adjustments. If Kana finds herself trapped against the ropes, she must utilize lateral footwork to escape rather than covering up. Conversely, if Yu starts absorbing heavy counter punches, she has to abandon her predictable straight-line entries and invest in chopping down Kana's lead leg. The fighter who correctly adapts to the chaos of the championship rounds will ultimately leave with their hand raised. The definitive winning point tonight relies entirely on Yu's ability to adapt to the 8-ounce gloves and restricted clinch. If Yu hesitates, Kana will absolutely pick her apart. However, I predict Yu's relentless pressure and boundless cardio will ultimately overwhelm the Japanese veteran. Expect Yau Pui to weather the early storm, push a devastating pace, and secure a hard-fought unanimous decision victory to announce her arrival in the kickboxing division. Looking at the analytics, I give Yau Pui a solid 55% chance of victory, leaving Kana Morimoto with a dangerous 45% chance to land a fight-ending punch and steal the show. This atomweight war promises to be an absolute thriller from the opening bell. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kana will welcome you to kickboxing with a knockout? Or will the Hong Kong star conquer a new sport? Drop your predictions below and keep your hands up.